Health, man, has so many facets to health. For me, there's a mental component, an emotional component, a physical component, and there has to be a balance between all three. My name is Marc Testimoniial. I'm a chiropractor. I evaluate the structure in a person's body because that structure affects their function, affects the way their nerve system works, affects the way the brain and body communicate, and any interference in that communication causes a breakdown in the way the body's supposed to work. So chiropractically, we look at those interferences or what's causing that breakdown, we eliminate or start to correct them and allow the brain and body to communicate to work the way it's supposed to work. And that allows the body to start to heal itself. We're just removing the interference. I had an amazing experience when I was a kid. I had an injury when I was 11, and I finally, after a lot of medical intervention, started seeing a friend of mine who's a chiropractor and was able to play sports for the rest of my life. And so I had a great experience myself. But also, before I became a chiropractor, I was an accountant. And my mom had passed away in the mid-90s before I started school. And one day I was up at the cemetery with her, hanging out, and I was just quiet, and I heard her say, "Mark, go to chiropractic school." And I started the next semester taking classes. It was never a thought, was never a consideration before that, and that's the main reason why it kind of finally pushed me there. Yeah, pretty cool.
What's kept you there?
What's kept me in chiropractic?
Yes, sir.
I haven't worked a day in 23 years. It's the greatest job, career thing I get to do. My coworkers are amazing. My patients are amazing. It's just been the most amazing experience of the last 23 years I've ever imagined. With the oils that we're here to talk about also, I've seen great things happen with people who are using those and incorporating those into their lives. If our physical body is out of alignment, that's going to affect how we feel, which is going to affect our emotional alignment, which is going to affect our spiritual alignment. So once we have a person or an opportunity for that person to start correcting things in their life that are creating stresses on their body, we see relationships improve, we see their health improve, we see their finances improve, we see their relationships with their God improve. So a lot of things improve once health is attained, or at least heading in that direction. I see the On Guard, I think I saw one of them. That this time of year it's on my counter, it's at my desk, it's all my coworkers take it. That's a huge one. One of the most common problems I see people coming in with during different seasons are allergies. And Suzanne introduced me to an amazing allergy supplement that they have, and people really responded well to help support their immune system with that. So yeah, there's been a lot of great things happen. I always go back to the On Guard, whether it's the hand sanitizer or the actual essential oil. I mean, I could start feeling a little scratchy, a little run down, and within a day or so of taking that, I start heading in the right direction. The sore throat's gone, the energy's gone, and of course I support it with eating right, getting adjusted, and exercising and all that, but I have such faith and belief in that essential oil and the research and everything that went into that. It's just been amazing for immune system function. My first introduction, and probably most people, is like, man, this stuff smells great. And we diffuse it in our diffuser, and people walk into my office and they're like, wow, it smells great in here, which is great until you learn, because Suzanne then taught me the benefits and the properties of essential oils beyond how nice they smell. But a lot of times it's that, and sometimes they're definitely apprehensive. They think an oil's an oil, and okay, what could this possibly do for me? So there's always a learning curve, like with anything, or an educational curve. The people who start to use something and see the benefit, they just keep coming back and coming back and coming back, and they continuously use it, and they ask for another symptom they may be having, and is there anything else that they could use oil-wise to help support that? And then they educate, and they tell their family, they tell their friends, and it's this ongoing thing, kind of a ripple effect of education, not just from me. You educate their person, and hopefully that goes out into the world.